Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And in particular, if you find this video useful or helpful, be sure to hit that like button before you go. Maybe even leave a comment that simply says thanks. Really helps the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available on their website, and I've included a link in the description that will take you directly to the product page, where you can see the current price point, see if it's on sale, all that lovely information. But what is it? So today's product is perfect for those new parents out there, and it is a baby soothing machine. So this was sent over by a company called Gianna Lullume, and that is the device. So it's going to come in this box. Once you open it up, you are going to get a very easy to read and follow instructions. However, we're going to cover all the features right here in the video. You are also going to get a nice little pouch here. You're going to utilize this to store essentially the little brick adapter and USB to USB Type-C charging cable. This is a nice long cable, so you can leave it plugged in all the time if you want, but it also does have a battery, so you can take it with you on the go, or if your baby wants to bring it, or a toddler wants to put it in their crib, they can also play with it there too, because it is really, really cool to handle. So as you can see, this is the device, very simplistic kind of shape to it. It has a little handle in here, so it's easy for them to play. It does have a child lock mode if you wish, so they can't mess with any of the settings. It does have an anti-slip if you leave it around on the desk. On the back side is where you will plug it in and charge it up. So like I said, it does have that battery on here. Depending on the brightness of the light and the sound and all that, the battery swing is going to be very, very different. Expect to get about 6 to 8 hours of battery usage if you have the light on about 50%. So you can easily get through the whole entire night without having it on a single charge if it's constantly going off, which is a nice feature. On the left-hand side, you're going to have the volume switch, so you can easily turn up and off the volume. On the right-hand side, you have a quick button for the dimming switch. Now, on the top here, you're going to notice it's going to have the little charging light. It'll have a little light. It will turn red if you put it in the child lock. And then over on the other side is the Wi-Fi Bluetooth light. So where this thing gets very, very unique is it does come with an app. I do highly recommend the app because the app has a ton of features. You'll notice that you can control various things directly on the unit, so you don't always have to have the app, but you need to really have the app to set it up, because the app is going to be utilized to go ahead and automatically set the clock to your phone. You can change that clock to 24-hour format or 12-hour format. And then through the app, you're also going to be able to select different music options. So this thing does have 26 different sounds. Those sounds are all over the place. So you have several sounds that are kind of a white noise machine sounds. You're going to have like fan sounds. You're going to have a lot of nature sounds. So think rippling leaves. You're going to have birds chirping, crickets, ocean waves. You're going to have fire crackling. You're also going to have the mother soothing sounds. So you're going to have basically the heartbeat, breathing. You're going to have lullabies in there. You're going to have kind of the shushing sounds. So you'll be able to pick through those and easily be able to select which ones are going to be right for your child. And then you can also actually set 9 favorites through the app. You'll be able to do the customized light and the customized sounds. And then at the top, you will notice there's a little music icon. Simply tap that once you've selected your favorites, and it will cycle through those favorite options, which is really, really nice. Now, speaking of light, it does have the various different lighting options. You're going to notice it's going to have 8 different light options. You're going to start off, you're going to have a green, a like kind of turquoise, a dark blue, a kind of magenta look, a red look, an orange, and then a pink, and then kind of like a tangerine, and then back to the green. All the lighting is very, very smooth, well designed, not to have that kind of blue light. This thing is designed to be soothing. And speaking of soothing, it has a really cool baby feature. So microphones built into it that it will be able to detect when your baby's crying. As soon as it's crying, it will activate the lighting and the sound that you personally chose to try to soothe them back to sleep. If they do not get back to sleep after about 60 seconds, you will get a notification through your phone if you choose to go in there and try to help soothe them. However, it will play the lights and the music for about 30 minutes after it's detected. Now, you can also utilize this device for basically sleep training. It has the ability to set a wake up time and color. So that is one of the things that we love to use for our son is, hey, set it up to where when it's wake up time, the light turns green and they know that they can get out of bed and leave their room. And then you can also set it up for sleep time where it sets another time, sound, and color for basically visual cues and kind of train them into that sleeping schedule, especially when they're getting ready for pre-K or stuff like that. It's really, really helpful. Now, this is targeted for ages 0 to 4, but obviously older kids can also utilize it. Heck, adults could utilize it if you want the sound machine aspect of it, and it makes a nice light. It also makes a nice night light for older kids if they wish to have a night light. So it has a lot of features. That also does have built into it a 24-hour timer where you can physically adjust both the hour and the minute down to a specific time. So you have that full ability to adjust the to whatever time you need. And then it's also to give you an idea here of the size. As you can see, it's nice and compact. It's easy to hold. It's easy to bring with you. It's about 8 inches wide. It's about 3.5 inches in depth, and it's about 7 inches in height. So it's very, very compact and easy to use. It's going to have 2 speakers on either side. You'll notice it has a clock in the front. If you do want to change the clock, there is a simple little kind of sun on the top. Just simply press that. You can turn it off. You can have it on the low setting, medium setting, high setting, the highest setting. So it's, once again, very, very customizable. That's the one thing I can't stress enough about this. This little kind of soothing machine has a ton of features through the app that allow you to utilize this to however you want to, which is a great aspect of it. And then it all is controlled through that app, which is called the K-Life app. So, and you can find it in basically any of the major outlets. But overall, if you're looking for a great product to soothe your toddler or baby, I think this one is totally worth checking out. If there is something that I haven't quite covered that you're a little curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond to those. That is it till the next video. You guys take it easy. Later. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.